Hey, Dani K, come to you from Dani K Gym and Wellness. Today's tip is kind of along the lines of Motivation Monday. So, I came up with, through talking with one of my clients this morning and then seeing a couple people on Facebook and everything, and seeing a couple of live motivational things, I came up with this tip that I think is kind of good for, everybody, especially on Mondays. We talk about this a lot in our workshops, in my weigh-in workshops that I have here every Thursday or whatever. So basically, the title of it is Mindfully Intend Your Day. So what that means is, whether you believe it or not, you're intending your day no matter what, whether you do it purposefully or whether you just do it because you woke up, it's a shitty day, it's raining, it's oh my god, it's Monday, oh my god, whatever, you're intending your day. You might not be mindfully intending your day, but you are intending your day. So on the flip side, maybe not the flip side, but a lot of times people, for instance, when I check into Walmart and I say I'm going to have a pleasant, they're like, good luck, blah, blah, blah. 9 times out of 10, especially when I purposefully say I'm going to have a pleasant visit in Walmart, I have had a pleasant visit in Walmart, believe it or not, you know what I mean? So you go in with that intention of having a good, if you go into anything thinking it's going to be a shitty time, people are going to get on my nerves, there's going to be this, there's going to be that, if you're thinking all this negative stuff, that's what you're pulling. It's the law of attraction. It's thoughts become things, it's all of that, right? So if you mindfully set and mindfully intend your day, it will, 9 times out of 10, have no other way. There's going to be some things that might happen that are, whatever, kind of like, oh, that irritated me or whatever. But if we can right then and there be present and see anything that might be pleasant within that, maybe, yes, like today, for instance, we had rain through our, travel time to work, and there was people, that were like, oh my god, it's raining, traffic's going to be a bitch, blah, blah, blah. You're intending that. Now, 9 times out of 10, yes, because of the rain, it's going to be slower, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, but if you're already setting forth that you're going to be aggravated and irritated, you're going to be even more aggravated and irritated, and there's going to be more things that come on you that's going to aggravate and irritate you. So how about saying, okay, so it is raining, we know there's going to be traffic back up, but all of this, it's going to be like, I'm going to maybe try and, think of 3 things while I'm, right as I'm getting irritated, or right as the traffic jam happens, I'm going to think of 3 things that I'm going to actually take note of, that's pleasant. Maybe you're driving, you're sitting still or something, you look over and you see a little baby. Okay, well, that just put a smile on my face. Okay, well, if I was driving down the road real fast and didn't have that traffic jam or whatever, I wouldn't have seen that little baby smiling, right? So that's what I mean, sometimes we can't, with traffic and 695 and it's raining and it's rush hour, obviously, we can't intend to have no traffic whatsoever. But we can intend to have a pleasant time through that so that it's not as irritating, so that we can intend the rest of our day. So if we are being nasty and irritated and mean and all that stuff through this traffic jam, when we get to work, something else is going to happen, something else is going to happen, something else is going to happen. So, but if we just accept that, well, it's raining, it's going to be traffic, but I'm going to try and just have a pleasant time while I'm doing that, and maybe see different things that I might not, take notice of things that I might not have seen had I been racing down the road. Right? Take time to slow down. That's where a lot of us are not taking time to slow down. We wonder where the time goes. We lose a loved one we didn't get, or a friend, and we didn't get the time to say goodbye to them, or we didn't take that opportunity to say, you know what, I'm thinking about that person, I should text them. 2 days later, that person dies, and you're like, shit, I should have texted them. Yeah, why didn't you? Right? So we can mindfully intend our day, or we can, in a positive way, or we can just let our attitudes intend our day. But either way, our day is going to go the way we're intending. So if we are, you know, in an aggravated state, and if we don't get out of that, if we don't find mood shifters to get out of that, we're going to have an irritated, whole, complete day. So if we intend to have a good day, if we intend to have a pleasant, you know, trip to Walmart, if we intend to have a pleasant, you know, drive down, you know, through rush hour and all of that stuff, it'll be, at least it'll be a little bit more pleasant than being aggravated and irritated because you're going to stop and start and blah, 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 and all that stuff, you know. I see some people that have joined, Margie and Della, Dennis, Lorraine, Carol, Jenny, April, Christine. If y'all are still with me, you know, leave some notes and comments about how you are right now going to intend the rest of your day mindfully and in a positive way, you know. You know, people, they say, I want to work out in the morning. Well, when the morning comes and they don't feel like getting out of bed, they throw the covers over their head and they didn't get their workout in. Then they get kind of a little pissy because they didn't get their workout in. Lunchtime comes, well, I didn't get my workout in. I didn't, you know, didn't get that in. So, you know, if you set your day, get your day going in a positive, mindful, you know, just be mindful about what you're putting out there, you're going to get that in return. You know, and I'm for one, like I've experienced it, you know, and I've experienced it in the negative emotional way, and I've experienced it in the positive, and I look around and I see, and I'm like, you know what, okay, I can actually change. Even though you start out like negative, or start out irritated, or whatever, you didn't get that workout in, or whatever it might be, you can change and mindfully intend the rest of your day, no matter what time of day it is. Just because it's, you know, noon doesn't mean the rest of the day has to be an irritated, aggravated day, right? Oops, lights went out. That's the night that the lights went out in Westminster. No, anyway. So Linda and Luke just joined in. So tell me how you guys are going to mindfully set the rest of your day. Listening to this, you know, Motivation Monday kind of thing, set the tone for the rest of the day. Even if the first part of the morning was kind of crappy or whatever because of the rain or slow traffic, or you didn't get that workout in when you wanted to, you know, how are you going to, from this point, it is 10:20, so from this point, how are you going to mindfully intend the rest of your day in a good, positive way? And I guarantee you, if you put it out there, if you say, you know, some good, positive things that, you know, you want it to go this way, you want it to go that way, whatever it might be, you know, you want work to go great, you know, say what you want, not what you don't want, obviously. You don't want to say, I don't want Mary Sue to get on my damn nerves, because guess what? Mary Sue gonna get on your damn nerves. So just say you want to have a pleasant day with Mary Sue, and then Mary Sue won't get on your nerves. I guarantee. You have to intend your day. And whether or not you believe that you're intending your day every morning, if you don't purposefully intend your day, you're still, if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, so to speak, if you wake up with a shitty attitude because it's raining, or you wake up with a crappy attitude because it's Monday, or I gotta go to work, it's gonna be a long day, all of those things are definitely setting your day, and it's setting the tone for the day, and your day will go according to how you're feeling. And until you change that mindset, or those emotions, or whatever that is, it's going to continue to go that way. You know, you have to find those mood shifters or whatever. I mean, you know, even if you set out to have a great day and something kind of like, you know, detours you or whatever, that's okay. You know, maybe that was just a little deterrence to see if you're going to stand your ground in a good, positive way, or you're going to throw a tantrum. You know what I mean? Right? So if you throw a tantrum, guess what's going to happen? Then all of that positive stuff is going to go out the window, and the rest of the day, or up until you change that mindset again, it's going to be that way. So sometimes we get those little detours that we didn't intend. We didn't intend for that detour. We didn't intend for that person to irritate you or whatever. But at that point, we also have the mindset to intend whether we're going to allow that person or that situation or whatever to continue the rest of our day negative, or whether we're going to, you know, kind of like regroup, stand our ground, whatever it might be, and kind of still keep that positive attitude and that positive outlook on it. Let that situation do whatever it's going to do. And if you keep good in that positive, maybe that situation, and 9 times out of 10, that situation will turn around and be positive, and you'll get kind of what you want, in a sense, you know what I mean? So right now I'm going to take a little break because Diane says, you can't see me peeing, can you? No, but now the whole world knows that you're peeing. I'm just kidding. So also Jennifer says, a positive attitude creates positive results, and a negative attitude creates negative results, for sure, definitely. Think positive. Harder some days than others, but definitely the best policy. It is. I mean, it's definitely harder. You know, this week, you know, is a emotional week for me. And my mom's birthday is Thursday. She is no longer with us. It's been, December will be 7 years. This will be it's also my birthday coming up. And, you know, it'll be 7 years that, well, my 40th birthday, I really didn't get to share with her because she was bedridden. You know, but she was still alive for my 40th birthday. So for 6 of my birthdays, she has not been alive. We share our birthdays. We're like twins, but 24 years apart. You know, so this is a very emotional week. So I can either let that pull me down and continue to be emotional and drag all of this through, you know, or I can be up. And I do struggle with that because I'm like, being happy. I'm not happy that my mother is gone. I'm not happy that I'm not celebrating my birthday with my mother. But I know my mother would pop me in the back of the head if I wasn't, you know, trying to be the best that I can be, because that's what she would want and that's what she used to do. So, you know, through this week, you know, as emotional as it is, I'm trying to intend my week to be up and good and celebrate her and think about her and think about the good positive things, you know, and I do struggle with, you know, the down emotion, and I'm supposed to be good, I'm supposed to have these good emotions and stuff like that, but you have to allow yourself to feel something, you know, feel sad or feel down or whatever, but don't stay there, because as Jennifer said, positive attitude creates positive results, negative creates negative. So if I'm staying down and down and down and down, if I stay there, that's what keeps coming back at me, and more emotional and more tears and more this and more that. So, you know, I'm going to try and hold that to a minimum, you know, and, you know, just try and celebrate her. And, you know, we have a Relay for Life meeting tomorrow, Tuesday. So that's another thing that helps me celebrate her. So it's kind of like, it's just, you know, celebrating, partying, you know, all week for her birthday, for my birthday, and, you know, and trying to intend my week in a good, positive thing. Or I could make it go in the complete reverse, and then that's what I would get. I would get all this struggle and strife and negative stuff. Diane says, good morning. Yes, positive sends positive vibes. Colin, you are never 40 plus. You look early 30-ish. Keep up good work. Your mother will be proud. Thank you. Hey, Jim. Jim, owner of Maggie's here in Westminster, joining in live. What's going on? And if y'all haven't been to Maggie's, they have awesome food. Go to Maggie's if you live here in Westminster. So, and Jim, I'm going to cash in on my birthday. He gives out a little birthday coupon thing. So I'm going to get me my birthday coupon. I'm going to use that up, Jim. So I'll be in sometime. But yes, so intend your day, intend it the way you want it to go, with good positive thoughts, and, you know, and it will go. And if that does come in there where there's a little bit of a negative, you know, thing, because we can't control every single person, you know, but we can't control every single situation that somebody does to us, but we can control how we react to it. And if we're going to react the way they're, you know, if they're giving us crap and we're going to react giving them crap, that's what we're setting out there. So, you know, we want to, you know, you want to stand up for yourself, but to the same point, you want to do it in a more positive way and take the higher road instead of going down, because then that's what's going to come to you until you find those mood shifters. But definitely throughout the day, start off intending your day. Say you're going to have a good day, even if you know the traffic is going to be crappy, whatever, the rain's going to be crappy, whatever. Just because it's raining doesn't mean that it's a horrible day. Just because there's, a traffic and you're 5 minutes late to work, 9 times out of 10, if you work down there and you're traveling through all of that traffic, your bosses know you're going to be late. So maybe give them a call and say, look, I'll work 5 minutes, 10 minutes through my lunch. I'll work 5-10 minutes later. There's got to be that. From what I hear from different businesses and different people that work for those businesses, there is that leniency. So don't stress. And even if you're sitting in traffic and you're stressing because you're not getting anywhere, it's not working. It's not just stressing because you're not getting anywhere isn't going to make all the cars disappear. Was that Moses that parted the Red Sea? You're not going to be Moses and part 695. You know what I mean? So stop, being aggravated and irritated, and just look around and slow down and look around and see what good positive things could possibly come out of you sitting in this traffic. Right? And just maybe it's taking 5-10 minutes extra to just be with you. Maybe it's taking 5-10 minutes extra to talk to God or your higher power or the universe or whatever you believe in. You know what I mean? Slow down and look at the sights. See what's going on, and maybe that's why you're being slowed up. Who knows? But try and find the positive in those situations so that the positive day can continue. Intend your day the way you want it, right? So I hope that helps, and hope that is like a huge Motivation Monday kind of thing for you. And if you haven't gotten your workout in because of whatever reasons, it was raining and you felt like you needed to stay in bed an extra whatever minutes, get your daggone workout in. Intend that at some point in this day, you are going to get at least 30 minutes in, right? So intend that, and it will happen. If you put yourself in that intention, those things will happen. So mindfully intend your day. And even if you've already had some shitty time right now, intend the rest of the day to be good and positive. It works. Thoughts become things. Positive vibes give you positive vibes back. I'm telling you, it's the law of attraction. I'm telling you. So, I hope that helps. I do have Tabata class tonight at 5:30. So if anybody is thinking, oh, I didn't get my workout in, you sure can come in and join my Tabata class at 5:30. We've got kickboxing at 6:30 with Fran, and we got CNM Infusion, which is cardio and muscle weights and all that stuff with Brian. So there's 3 times where you can get your workout in. Guaranteed to get a workout in, guaranteed to get you motivated for the rest of the week to finish out and get in some more workouts. So DaniKGymOfWellness.com, Dani K Gym of Wellness on Facebook, Dani K Gym of Wellness right here in Westminster, Maryland. Get your butt here, get your butt on Facebook. Leave me some comments and tell me how I can help you on your fitness journey. Stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.